Better? We'll just say that it's different. In my opinion, that's not taken away from the Goblin glider or the hover bike. In yesterday's video, we made a hover bike 2.0, something like an upgraded version of the original hover bike. So I started doing more research on different builds you can make. Considering I love the upgraded version of the hover bike, I decided to follow a video from a YouTube creator called No Hypothesis, the same creator that guided me in creating the hover bike 2.0. And we're about to walk you through the steps for creating an upgraded version for the Goblin glider. And I'll share my thoughts on the differences that I noticed between the two. Let me know which one you guys think is better, the upgraded version of the Goblin glider or the upgraded version of the hover bike. Share your thoughts in the comments. I'll leave a link in the description for the video walkthrough on upgrading your hover bike. The first thing you're going to want to do is go into your options and make sure that your motion controls are disabled. From this point on, we are not going to use our left stick. Being that we took motion controls off, we don't need to worry about any unwanted additional motion. So you're going to ultra hand this first fan and you're going to push it outward away from you. Then you're going to rotate it front facing downward. Remember, during this process, you're not going to be using your left stick. So to pull or push an item, just use your D-pad. Next, we're going to be taking out the control stick and you're just going to ultra hand it and push it a little bit away from you. In this next step, you'll take out another fan and you'll rotate that front facing downward. Then we're going to grab the control stick and rotate it upward 45 degrees. And then you're going to rotate it clockwise so you can attach it to the sides of these fans. Try to attach it to the fan that's furthest from you at max distance. Next, you just pull the control stick toward the last fan and attach it from max distance. From what I understand, this version of the Goblin glider is better because it doesn't tip over and it also gives you that lift on the initial takeoff instead of just flying straight. In regards to pros and cons when comparing to the hover bike, I noticed on the Goblin glider, I don't feel like I have as much control like I do with the hover bike 2.0. In fact, this Goblin glider reminds me of my original hover bike before I made that upgrade version yesterday. Now, there are some additional benefits to the Goblin glider that you can add. There's one more piece of equipment that you can add to the front of the Goblin glider, which will allow it to kind of drive on the ground and also float in water. So if you find yourself stranded in water, you could actually hop on the Goblin glider from the water and take off. The original creator of this upgraded version explored all these options in the original video, which is linked in the description. Will I personally replace my hover bike 2.0 with this upgraded version of the Goblin glider? That is highly unlikely, but I'm definitely curious to hear what you guys think. Share your thoughts in the comments. I want to thank you guys so much for tuning in, and y'all be sure to keep it locked right here at All City 2 for a bunch more Zelda tips, tricks, and walkthroughs. I'll catch you guys on the next video or live stream. Easy, y'all.